good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, a lot of people are talking about this Simone Biles pulling out of the Olympics, and it's been really discussed. So she's one of the best gymnasts, some people say, of all time, and she's pulling out of the gymnastics competition in Tokyo. And one of the reasons is because of her mental well-being. Okay, and in gymnastics, because many people are not really so familiar with that, it's not like a common sport like basketball or football or even baseball. She said that she has the twisties, and the twisties are something like a mental block where a person can lose their proprioception, which is really their space, right, in dimension, but really, because proprioception is more on the ground is what it is, but the twisties is in the air, and they can lose control of their body and do extra twists or flips that they had intended to do, and they can find themselves unable to land safely. And it depends. She tried to do a vault on Tuesday and stumbled as she landed, so she's having some sort of problem with that. And I see some guys kind of coming after her, for this and saying that, this is, what some of these sisters are doing out here. I don't necessarily agree with that. But here's what I would say. What if Simone Biles was a man? Simone Biles, as a man, says, you know what? I have a lot of weight on my shoulders. And I'm having the twisties, so I'm going to pull out. The reality is that you can't pull out. And this right here I want to talk about is the fundamental difference between men and women in society. And I don't care how much you want to make it an equality society, a feminist society. If Simone Biles is a man, this is not going to work. And this is what I want to talk about. Okay? Because women can quit and get praised for it. Men can never quit. And if men quit, you are not praised for it. And that's what I want to talk about, because that's actually right. And I want guys to actually accept that. Men, you have to, in certain elements, you have to fight to the death. Society will never praise you for having the twisties. People will lose respect for you. People will look at this for you. Because as a man, you have to get it done. As a black man, you have to get it done. Because people are already looking for you to quit. You gotta be a finisher. Okay? The world is not going to let you be Simone Biles. People expect nothing from you. And then if you quit, and it's like, well, yeah, we knew they wasn't quitting. Look at them. That's why for me, every day on this platform, whether it's I feel good, I don't feel good, I don't feel like doing something, I feel like doing something, I show up every day. I show up every day because I'm where I'm supposed to be. The job has to be complete. See, Simone Biles don't have to say, well, people depending on me. And they could be. Oh, but you can quit, you'll be okay. Men, people depending on us. Some of you have kids. You can't say calling to work, I'm not feeling having the twisties. No. You're supposed to be where you're supposed to be at. And nobody wants to hear these excuses from men. Especially black men. Nobody got time for that. And it just is what it is. If Simone Biles was a black man, they would be all over him. But here's what I want you guys to understand. Walk into it, accept it. Accept it. Accept that if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you die trying to do it, do it. If you almost die trying it, doing it. Your word is everything. You said you're going to compete, do it. Find a way to perform. That's why the greats, Michael Jordan. I mean, look at Jordan. Remember that he played a game against, I forgot what team it was, but literally they had to carry him off. You remember that game? Jordan can't say, well, you know what? I can't play. I have the flu. No, we got to play. We won't play to win. I'm going to show up to play in the NFL. You know, guys look at you in NBA. If you don't play and you can play and you don't play, guys lose respect for you. What do you mean you can't play? You're our best player. You better play. Ain't that how Kevin Durant been out of the league for all those years in Golden State? Because you got to play. Man can't make those mistakes. And now I think about it, man, sometimes I wish Kevin Durant didn't play, but I understood why he had to play. I understood why. Because men can't do that. We got to be where we're supposed to be at. You find a way to get the job done. There is no excuse for failure. And we got to hold ourselves to be accountable. If you don't win, you don't fail, you come back again next year. You find a way to perform. I don't care how old you are. You find a way to win. You find a way to perform. If you lose, you go out swinging. You find a way to perform. Otherwise, nobody respects you. The pressures of the world, many of you brothers every day like me. Like, I got so many people depending on me now. You know, I got to make it happen every day. And I accept it. I'm a man. I'm a man. God made me a man for a reason. That is to accept the responsibilities of being one. And that's what I am. And that's what you are. And when you're supposed to perform, that is what you're supposed to do. Be where you're supposed to be at, black men. Be where you're supposed to be at. Do what you're supposed to be doing. And you find a way to perform when you can't perform. You find a way to be successful when you can't be successful. You find a way to do what you're supposed to do. Be where you're supposed to be at underneath any circumstances. Do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be there, be there. You're supposed to perform, perform. You're supposed to be working, work. You're supposed to be studying, study. Be where you are supposed to be. The world will not let you be Simone Biles. So accept it. Accept it. So guys, what do you feel? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men First t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.